Hi everyone, this is Peter the Aradise Paradise, and I am going to be showing you a game between the red Terran in the bottom right corner, is going to be Woodpal, and the blue Protoss, who is going to be spawning in the bottom left corner, who is going to be Trakan. The map is going to be Tal'Darim Altar, and let's see how it goes. Woodpal doesn't know what the map's called, he's obviously not listening. It's called Tal'Darim Altar. Noob. I have to keep an eye on Woodpal's build this time, because last time I actually didn't. I assumed that he was doing a gasless Masrax, but he caught me off guard, and all of a sudden had Marauders and Stim. So I'll be keeping an eye on this. Woodpal reckons this map must be new, although it is not the first game that he sent me that he's played on it, so who knows what he's talking about. Protoss doing an early scout, and again, this must be Platinum League syndrome or something like that. Walling off against Terran is not a good idea for Protoss, it's vulnerable. So already Woodpal at a slight advantage just from build order noobness on the part of the Protoss. He does find Woodpal after scouting the very first position, and he is going to try and interfere with the SEV. Woodpal wisely sending another one to block that, and probably best just to stick to that probe. Just stick to it with just one SCV. Make sure it doesn't go do anything sneaky. You don't want to pile on over here or something for later in the game. That's going to cause a lot of pain. Barracks almost finished. Now, one of the good things you can do as Terran on this map is get some siege tanks, and if you siege them up here and get something to spot the high ground, whether it's a medevac or even like a floating barracks or something, you can do a hell of a lot of damage to the Protoss natural, and there is no good way to counter that, to be honest. It's just nasty. However, Protoss doesn't seem to be wanting to expand anytime soon. They've put their cyber and their gateway in their natural choke. Woodpal no gas, so it does seem like he's doing his normal play, his normal Masrax play. Second Marine coming out, he hasn't scouted yet at all. Looks like he's going off to scout now. Meanwhile, if we look over in Protoss Town, second gateway is going up. First Zealot is being produced, and Wartgate is being started as well. Now there's no second gas, so that could suggest normally the second gas timing is taken by the time the core finishes. The fact that he's still on one gas could indicate a 4-gate, but he's taking it now, so it's unlikely to be a stalker based 4-gate. Second gas means that he's going for sentries or other tech, so no 4-gate to worry about. I don't know where Woodpal is scouting. Possibly he's unfamiliar with this map, but he's found the Protoss first off as well. Yeah, probably shouldn't have lost an SCV to something on hold position, but never mind. It's not going to be too significant. All Woodpal really wanted to find out was where the Protoss was. It's sad that he can't see the fact that the Protoss is on 2 gas. Actually, I was about to say he was stockpiling his chrono boost, but it looks like he's just split. A little bit of a graphical glitch there. I am getting a new computer to resolve that. This computer just can't quite handle the jandle of playing StarCraft and streaming at the same time. Woodpal still on 1 gas. What sort of tech is he getting? He's getting 2 tech labs, not bothering with any reactors. That's probably 3 tech labs, I'm sorry. And with such a marine-centric play, actually that's not very marine-centric. He's normally got more units than this. Okay, don't know what Woodpal's doing. I'll have to keep an eye on it. Not getting any tech. Now this 6 minutes is about the time warp gates finish, so you should find that the Protoss will be warping these in. Yep. So any very early pressure it's now too late for. We will be looking instead to see delayed pressure. Is there another supply depot going down? No? See, with 3 tech labs, I am not sure that you can build off this many racks. Like, building Marauders out of tech labs, I don't think you can do it, eh? Woodpal now supply blocked and not building any depots. That's not a good sign. Okay, so he is supply blocked. Now some depots are going up. We have got Concussive and Stim. Again, with such marine heavy play, I'd really like to see combat shields even before Stim. Certainly before Concussive, although I suppose Concussive is fast, so that's okay. Now we're at an 8-minute timing. The scary thing is Woodpal doesn't know anything about the Protoss base. Doesn't really know anything at all. And at about 8 minutes 30 is when a Duck Templar rush could be taking effect. Oh shit, there's a lot of stalkers out for the Protoss here. Marauders are a good counter, but oh, what are you doing? Stop, shoot. Okay, need to talk a little bit about marine micro. The correct way to run away while fighting is to actually use the move command, so just right click back and then every half second or so hit the S key. That'll make your units stop and they'll shoot when they stop, and then just click move again. You don't want to use attack move or anything like that, because then they won't move because there's units in range. So it's just click S, click S, click S. That's how you do the stutter micro, and you would have gotten possibly a couple of extra stalkers there for your trouble. Okay, plenty of Marauders here, and Stim has finished. This should be quite devastating. The sentries were very bad for Protoss. He didn't use any force fields that I saw, and this is actually going to be quite punishing. Woodpal is hugely ahead now. If we go to the unit station, we can see 6 Stalkers and a Zealot against 10 Marauders, 15 Marines. That's again a force that can walk in and end the game. Will he walk in and end the game? He should. Protoss is expanding. Woodpal isn't. I'm surprised he actually had enough money to use all of those barracks. Maybe he stopped production for a second. Reactors as well. Very interesting. Okay, this is a gigantic army. Oh, and he have pushed in, so that's good. Protoss, a huge mistake to commit with just the Stalkers. Pretty much banking that Marauders wouldn't be there, because they were. That was a simple win. Good game. You're probably fighting a bit of a noob Protoss. You can even see his choke point was working against him even here. He had to fight you out in the open. He couldn't fight you back here because you would destroy his core and his gate for free. And he let an expansion finish without you having finished one, which is a very big mistake. Protoss probably shouldn't start to expand until they see Terran, because an expanded Protoss is very vulnerable to a one base all-in. Lots of mistakes from the Protoss there, but capitalized. I think when Woodpal saw all of the Stalkers, he knew that Marauders are the counter to Stalkers, and I think we saw pretty much more Marauders towards the end than Marines. So a huge change in Woodpal's strategy. Possibly getting too much gas, to be fair. Stockpiled an awful lot by the end there. Maybe I would bring 3 of those guys back to minerals, perhaps, because after you've got the essential upgrades, still no combat shield. Get combat shield as well if you're going that marine heavy. But after that, either start ticking to medevacs, or take guys off gas, or do something. Mind you, to be fair, once you crushed that initial attack, it was game. So maybe you just took your foot off a little bit because you knew you had the game, and that's probably fair enough as well. All in all, a good game. If you micro the bio back a little bit better when you're retreating using move click S, that would be even better. I think you would have actually cleaned up that force even easier. But yep, good game.